right now we're getting ready to play some Sherlock Holmes because I saw it and it's on sale. The graphics are great, and then the birds, they're all sideways. So, is she dead?
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not.
I don't know anything. How are you already on his bed? How in the absolute shite is this man already there? How did John, before I even opened the door, gets right there on this man's bed, sitting his probably unwashed arse on his pillow, and he's just okay with it? How? This man's a nightmare.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
No, then, no.
You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
Crazy.
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get
I'm gonna go
you
check.
in
I'm
this
gonna go
life or the next.
converse with
Get your act
Keanu
together.
again.
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
Can we see the birds again? They didn't even try to make them look like they're flying. They just, please show me birds.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Wait, I am aware.
One of my eyelashes fell in my eye. So is that chapter 1 or like is chapter 1 longer? 'Cause I'll definitely grind this game out. Birds, please. Just I don't want to start the game over. Just yeah, birds over there. They're yeah in the distance. They're so bad. The game is good, but the birds, they're so bad. Like if they're directly above me, it would make sense. Like that one up there kind of makes sense, but out there in the distance. Birds. I'm gonna start curating on Steam, and I'll put down like my only complaint for this game so far is the birds. I'll put that in my review. Hello, lady. Are those potatoes? No, those are lemons. Why do you have a plate of lemons? When life gives you lemons. Life gives you lemons.
A free ride for every hotel visitor. Just tell me where to go.
I didn't actually want to go anywhere.
Is everything alright? If you don't feel up to it.
Oh, I'm visiting my mother's grave.
It's just...
I forgot that my mother died. Why are just people just sitting out in front of my mother's grave talking? What in the heck do I do? Sorry, I'm walking over your grave. I can't figure out how to do this game. What am I doing? Oh, Mind Place. My imaginary friend John.
That explains that.
He's imaginary. That's how he's everywhere and just oddly pops up.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready.
Okay.
Perhaps in the meantime you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
I don't like how he's staring
Let's
at me.
check what they have on offer.
Staring at me. Well, where'd you come from? I did not know. Have you been following me the entire time?
Hey, Sherry.
Oh, was I supposed to?
Luck.
Where did you come from? How are you already on his bed? How in the absolute shite is this man already there? How did John, before I even opened the door, gets right there on this man's bed, sitting his probably unwashed arse on his pillow, and he's just okay with it? How? This man's a nightmare. Why do I need to solve anything? He's a superhero. I will not draw him like one of my French women. He's like leaning forward. He's probably farting all over this man's pillow. That's how he's imaginary. Okay, for some reason I can't do anything and I need your help.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Trying to concentrate. I really am. What am I supposed to do? Oh, up? I can try to recall my mother's... Aha! There!
Mycroft was adamant. He never told me why, but I saw how unsettled he was by the long requiem.
That's why he looks so young and acting like he was there. Oh, there's John, I guess. Oh, this is just... Oh, I was going to the thing like it was in, like, the objective. Crap, can I actually go throughout this entire place? Probably not. I could probably just go to, like, each one of these places on the map. I just remembered, like, John's diary. How does he have a... He's imaginary. Ah! Here we are. Alright.
The
Sparsely
service
attended.
was sparsely attended.
There we go.
Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then.
I wanted to see her. Makes
I wanted
sense.
to see her one last time before
You're
the
grieving.
coffin was
You're a grieving
interred.
child.
Say how I loved her. the chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything. It will get easier soon.
Okay. I placed down some flowers. Some fleurs. There's a beautiful mountain.
A pocket watch. It seems familiar, John. Why is it here?
Okay. Alright. Check the pocket watch. 1869. That's a great time to die, Mom. Great time right there.
This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently.
Oh yeah, just pick up a gift from a grave. That's exactly what you do with a gift from the
A
grave.
candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Any clues? I got no clues. You've been over here sweeping the same spot for a long time.
Can I ask you a question?
Have you seen anybody?
Remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
You were right here, and you have not moved since I got here. You've been just sweeping that one spot. I'm sure you've been doing the same thing. It's just busy work.
Excuse me, just one question.
Your money doesn't impress me.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
You shouldn't have left your mansion. You won't get any answers from me.
You see, I'm not even rich. I just like to dress nice. Those are rats. Let me actually... I think I could swing around. Sorry. I'm walking all over graves here.
Do you know anything about this?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Fair enough. Oh, it's because I'm asking the wrong people. But all these people... Wait, someone had to have seen... Why is there a painting? Why is there somebody walking in? I'm intrigued. But only because I'm confused. Mother! Who dropped off your thing? I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. How do I can't leave. The only guy that was able to talk, that would actually talk to me is the guy in the white suit. But was he really able to help me? No.
What?
All these people are servants and they would not talk to me because I'm dressed up nicely. Looks like there's potentially a artiste over here. There's a church up here. Can I get to the church? I cannot get to the church. Any of these doors open? I'm sure none of them do because I'm pretty sure these are crypts. I'm confused. Can I talk to you about
This is
anything?
excessive, Sherlock. Can you not let the mystery be?
I wish I could. I wish it would let me let the mystery be. I try to leave, but it will not let you. It doesn't let you leave. So I am doomed to figure this out. There is... Calling out unfriendly. Oh, I forgot about this entire thing. I forgot that I can actually tell exactly what type of person. Friendly this way, the shore. Welsh tourist. Liberian vagrant, secretive, hostile. Okay. One of these people might be nice. Back pains. My back! Hostile. Hostile. You guys are all hostile. And in a cemetery, nonetheless. Be nice to people. People are here grieving. Unfriendly. Knits with seaweed. Wow, how would I know that? How would I know? Oh. Alright, fair enough. What about you? Are you friendly? Haha. As for children, how the hell do I know
Ask you
that?
something?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
No, not really. I have been looking around, and I can't find anybody. Everybody's hostile. The one guy that's standing there cleaning the same spot right in front of where my mother died.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing?
No! I don't know what I'm doing! I have asked everybody in this place if they know. None of them know! There's a bike! Something with the bike! John! Does the bike tell us what we're supposed to be doing? No! It's got a picture, though, of up there! Oh my god! Are those my mother's initials? Now I'm confused! People are leaving. It is becoming nighttime. Hey, whose bike is this? Because I actually think I need to know whose bike it is. Anybody know whose bike this is? It was one of these things, where rides bike? Does it say rides bike? I'm pretty sure it hasn't. Farsighted. I don't know how I would know that. Do I just have to wait until the time? So like, I'm solving this, but I can't solve it yet. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna come over here and be painting, at a certain time. I'm sure. How do I pass time? Yeah, all these people are pretty sus. They have no idea anything. Like, they're all sitting here sweeping the same spot, looking at my mother's grave. They could have saw. You're over here painting, aren't you, sir? Yeah, you are! Oh, would you look at that? Yeah!
Mr. Holmes, did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name.
All right, Elton John, tell me how you know my mother.
Ability of men. Such scandal.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast.
No,
gallery
no, you're
proprietor.
not Vernon Vogel. You're Elton John. We've already seen Keanu Reeves and Elton John. Did you visit my mother's tomb? I'm just gonna
How did you
jump.
come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my. It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. Now, a diligent observer might note that you too were loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption.
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
There's a lot to decipher from Elton John with
explore
what he said.
Cordona.
Wait, am I able to walk out the gate now? Oh my god, I can leave the gate now. Ah, thank god. Where do I go? How do I get back to the hotel? 10 years ago, we were living somewhere in Grand Surrey. Search. Okay. Grand Surrey. Let's go. News. Kiosk.
Look at what you've done.
I did not know that we had collision. I am sorry, ma'am.
Interested in some Cordona news?
Yep. I was actually part of City Can't Sleep Soundly. Costume Vigilante was caught by Cordona's finest. Costume Vigilante. Do we have Batman here? Let's move on. Yeah, there's really... It's odd. There's no, it's very free, this game. There's little guidance, which is a good thing, but also can be a bad thing, because I have no idea what to really do next. Am I not allowed to go into my hotel room? What am I supposed to do? Wait. Apparently he sleeps on his stomach. Sleeps on his stomach. How would I know that? How would I know he sleeps on his stomach? I'm trying to visit the police, but I don't know where to visit them at. It said Grand Surrey, but where would the the station be? I mean, this looks like it would be, but I'm pretty sure I can only fast travel between these two locations right now. Unless I have to literally, actually walk. Would I have to walk over there? Police station. Ah, okay. I guess, I'm learning. I didn't know that this game was this in depth. Where is John, my imaginary friend? When is he gonna pop up next and absolutely scare the bejeebers out of me? Okay, alright, yeah, so this is a giant open world. What the hell? I was not expecting this from this game. I am gonna be entirely honest. The bird situation with how dumb the birds are, is overshadowed by the fact that, I'm not gonna say what I thought one of those things were, but I'm gonna move away because I definitely thought it was not family friendly at first. Aha! I'm into the police station. Oh gosh. How do I get one of them? British inspector. Allergic to seafood. Friendly. How would I know? Good singer. How do I know? And also, I don't think so. Smoking generally affects the lungs in a very terrible way. Feed stray animals. Also, how would I know this? But good on you. Good on you. I'm proud of you. That's a good thing. You don't exist. Lived in wet climate. Why would I know that? Does wood carving. Interesting thing to know about a person. Albanian robber. Sniffs tobacco. Doesn't actually do anything with it, just sniffs it. Likes the smell. Just over there, just... Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. That's good.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I want to use the police archives.
Wouldn't we all?
I'm serious.
So am I. Officer Logan locked himself inside and he's not letting anyone in.
The archives. What happened? Why the archives?
But why the archives? Won't that stall everyone's work?
You bet it will. He's looking up all the thieves in Cordona over the past decade. Say one thing for Logan. He's persistent.
What happened?
What happened exactly?
A tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole days at the shop sketching the thief, and she still insists that it's all wrong. That shrew drove him up the wall, she did.
Can I help?
Would you mind if I talk to this tailoress? I could get you the sketch in no time.
Get off your high horse, mister. You think you're better than our sketch artist?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm quite certain I am. Let me prove it.
Well, I see no harm in it, as long as it gets Logan out of there. In fact, I need to look up some records too. Here's the address. Good luck.
Alright, fair enough. Knights Road and Trinity Way. Knights Road and Trinity Way. Okay. Oh, that's a really... Oh, God. So this game really gets into it. Holy shite. Knights Road, Knights Road. Trinity Way is right here. Knights Road. I see Narrow Road. Where's Knights Road? Oh, right here. Oh, it's like right next to us. We literally turn around and flip. We just go over here, flip a bitch. Right? What's over here? Right? Yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah, we got this. That's it? Yeah, the tailor. There we go.
I'm pleased to meet
pretty
you,
old, so...
Mom. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm here to sketch the thief for the police investigation.
I thought he said mom, not
another
ma'am.
one. I hope you'll be more patient than the previous sketches, signore.
Please describe
Can
the
you
thief.
describe the thief for me?
He was all ugly and beat up looking. An utter rascal if ever I'd seen one. He gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
And that's it? Could you be more specific?
He was a total villain, I told you. How much more specific do you want me to be?
All right, never mind.
Let's do it differently.
I suggest we do it differently. You have a great many clothes here, haven't you?
Why, of course, but they're not for sale. I only do tailoring and mending.
No matter. I'll attempt to disguise myself as the thief, and you'll tell me if I get it right.
As you wish, Senor Holmes.
Where can I find the clothes?
They're in my workshop at the back. Be careful, won't you?
That's interesting. Oh, John is here. I'm glad that I now know your imaginary friend. That is just as scary. I hope you don't move. SCP containment breach has turned me a raw. Okay, well, let's find all the wardrobes before I start changing. Am I gonna be able to keep all this stuff and be able to change my clothes now? That'd be cool. Okay, wardrobe. Probably. No way. Would I now be able to just sneak into...
Why are you wearing a police uniform, senor?
Just eliminating possibilities.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That was precisely. Not in front of the old lady. I remember something about glasses. I was not paying attention to what she said, actually, like at all. Allow me to use clothes in workshop. This thief looked like an utter rascal. He was beaten up and was wearing glasses. Okay, yeah, so glasses is the only thing that she told me. Utter rascal. Mutton chops would... I'm not gonna lie, that makes him just look so weird. Mutton chops seems rascallian enough, but then again, so does a pencil-thin mustache. But I'm going to... Oh, wait, I can wear the fez. Nice. Is this it? There's no way that I got it right.
His face is too innocent now. There was something evil about his face. Like a mustache. The kind that all villains twirl as they plot their evil plans.
Okay. Alright. So, like, everything else good?
No, those clothes are wrong. He was dressed...
Why wouldn't you tell me that the
Ah, it's you! I mean, it's him! It's him!
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
Yes, sir. Please do. That rascal is still on the loose. I hope they are...
But it's still gonna have your facial features.
Before I go, Mom, are you quite certain that you don't have any clothes to sell?
Well, I suppose you can take the police uniform. An officer forgot it here years ago, and I don't have any use for it.
What about the
If you want to
fez?
buy clothes, visit the outfitters. You can find
What
them all
about
over
the
Cordona.
fez? Everyone has a fez. Why can't I have a fez? I want to have a fez.
Hello again, officer. I've spoken to the tailoress and made a sketch of the thief. It was child's play.
No, really? And she didn't give you any trouble?
No, no trouble at all. She was quite tolerable.
Huh. Who would have thought? Hey, Logan, we've got the sketch. Come on out.
Can I use the archives now?
Well, they're generally not accessible to the public, but you really helped us out, so I'll just turn a blind eye.
Could I have just worn the police uniform and just walked in
What
there
did you say
anyways?
your name
And nobody
was?
would have questioned it?
Holmes? Come and see me after you're done. I may have a proposition for you, Mr. Holmes.
Archives. How in the absolute heck would I find anything about my mother in this place? Oh, it's the clipboard right here. These are. Oh, okay. So I just. Wasn't it violent crimes? Victims, impounds, and we were grand soiree. Witnesses, violent crimes, property, smuggling, misdemeanors, complaints. Brute force it, baby. Suspects. Was my mom? I don't think. Was she really suspect? John is probably writing shit about me because I am wasting time. Sherlock. Certainly, you could do it faster. Is he trying to avoid me? Yes, my imaginary friend. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna brute force because I'm pretty sure he's gonna be pissed off at me for a while. Missing files.
John, I just recalled that we were living here on Cordona in a manor. And there was a police...
Whoa, John is up there on top of the...
What else do you remember? What happened to our mother?
The memory was vague, a mere flash. I have to find our house.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
I'm done with the archives for now. Can I help you with anything else?
As a matter of fact, you can.
I forgot
The thing is, our chief inspector has vanished, as if we weren't undermanned enough as it is.
Wait, what do you mean, vanished?
Gone missing on a case. Shady business, but that's besides the point. See that board? Pending cases are posted there for any available officers to investigate. I would take them myself, except that I've been told to work the reception desk, like some clerk. Yes, we're that short-handed.
I understand your predicament, but what does any of it have to do with me? I may be available, but I'm certainly not an officer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Consider yourself a temporary one-man independent police force. That's a bit of a mouthful. There's just one small, minor basic formality. You'll need to complete our physical training course. Easy.
Well, I'm not one to balk at a spot of exercise. What must I do?
That's the spirit. Sergeant Ermy will show you the ropes. Follow me.
Ermy? You're kidding me. He's been dead for a while, so if they got somebody to like, kind of like do the voice impressions for him.
So, you're a newcomer. We must be desperate to ask untrained civilians.
If I would have got Arlie Ermy,
You're lucky to
I
have
would
a
have been so
well-trained
happy.
civilian with a brand new auto pistol in his arsenal.
An automatic. A bit of a braggart, aren't you?
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you're here, boy. I need to verify your skills before I can allow you to catch criminals. The first targets are in the next room. You know what to do with them.
I'm becoming...
Concentrate, Sherry. You need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do it.
How would that be possible? How in the absolute shite would that be possible? I have 6. Oops.
Great. It's just like in childhood.
What are you doing?
My favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed them.
I could do this all day.
Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive.
Hooray!
I thought that was the point.
That's helpful advice, John. I would never have guessed.
Good job, new boy. Well, I'm almost finished with the paperwork. Let's talk about your results.
What was the point of that?
Well, I must say your results aren't as bad as I feared. Perhaps you're not completely hopeless, but
I'm not.
true combat is quite
Not.
different from shooting stationary targets.
Yes.
I'll handle it just as easily.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Now, we'll test you against our men.
I'm
Your
sure.
task is to detain them, not to kill them.
Okay.
So don't go shooting anyone in the eye. That goes for in the field as well. Even though you'll be working with the police department, that doesn't mean you have a license to kill. Here, take these. They are blank rounds. So, are you ready?
Always ready.
Surroundings are my playground, but I'd have blank rounds, so I'm not able to actually use the surroundings, am I? So I'm confused on that one there, Chief.
Excuse me.
I'm confused. Oh, okay, I see what this is. Did you just throw something at me? What the hell? Okay, now
First, discombobulate.
now I get it.
Don't bother moving.
Okay, I get it now. How do I handcuff you? How do I handcuff you, sir?
May I? Take a rest, my friend.
How would I? Ow.
Just die.
Ow, I thought maybe I could. What the hell? I'm trying to. Oh, I see now. Oh, it was A. I pressed the wrong. That was on me.
I couldn't miss the party.
I miscalculated that. How did he go that far that quick? Okay, so when it goes to the left, it's A, and then it's likely D when it goes the other way.
Give him the pepper snuff.
No, I don't want to. All right, I think I
That's
figured
enough.
that out.
You've
a
proved
little bit.
yourself. Congratulations on the arrests. I can't believe you did so well with the close combat.
I did tell you that I'm well trained.
Well,
Except for the
do
last
the
guy.
same on the
Those
street,
look confusing.
and
that
you'll
one.
be well rewarded for every arrest you make. Here is your certificate. You are now an authorized crime scene consultant. Well, it's now your duty to make this city a safer place. Cordona won't ever forget it, but at the same time, it will never remember. I'll tell Stark all the necessary details about your successful certification. Congratulations.
Tony Stark? This game really is super free. I thought maybe it was gonna be like a Telltale like type of game where I only had like so many options. The outcome would be different based on my choices, but this is more of like complete freedom. All right, let's go. John, if you already knew.
There's post here.
Sherlock, I hope this letter does not reach you, or it would mean you have committed to your absurd flight of fancy. The past is the past. To expend any more time and energy retreading one's steps is, at best, childish indulgence, and at worst, pathological weakness. Consumption is an ugly end, and you're better off for not witnessing it, despite all your protestations. One presumes by now you have visited our mother's final resting place. I trust you have satisfied your impetuous impulses and frees you to return to London at once. It's time to turn your back on what was and help shape what could be. The nation needs you.
After reading that, I am even less eager to return home than before. Let's investigate our manor.
Okay. Somebody's gonna try to murder me in here, aren't they?
There she is. Our old manor. It's smaller than I remember.
You were a couple of feet shorter back then, Sherry. Or maybe it's bigger on the inside.
Okay, here we go.
Why does this barn give me such an unpleasant feeling?
Oh, I know. It's because Mycroft used an axe to shoo you out of here. It scarred you for life, but I enjoyed it.
Sherlock in this, Sherlock definitely has some problems. He's got some problems. He's got to talk to a therapist, you know?
The ash all over the door. I don't recall hearing of a fire.
We don't have to stay here. You can afford another night or two at the hotel. It's stuck. Oh well, let's just head back. They probably haven't even stripped our room yet.
Come on. Must be locked.
Move aside. Let me have a go. Seems fine to me, Sherry. This barrier, perhaps it's mental, not physical.
Or perhaps the rest of us are simply constrained by reality, John. I wonder if there's a key secreted somewhere in the garden.
Try to recall that memory about the policeman, Sherry. Concentrate.
I have no idea, and I don't want to spend the entire night trying to figure this out. I'm going to continue to play this off stream, probably later on tonight or something. Or maybe this weekend. I have been lulling the idea and possibility of doing a subathon on Twitch. I am trying to think stuff throughs. Meg, since I stream this, I can't download it and send it to you until a little bit later on. It actually requires a day of wait, but once I'm able to, I will send it to you. If you're able to edit it pretty quickly, after that's edited, I can edit the other ones myself and get them out there and stuff. It's been fun. It's a first day back. My mustache is finally long enough to where I can actually be an evil villain, and I'm enjoying it, being an evil villain. I'll do some recordings tonight and hopefully fix the other recordings. So yes, there'll be a lot of things being uploaded here. I'm not gonna spare the time or anything like that. While I have the ability, I'm just gonna drop videos and just drop them when I can, because I'm building the channel, and having a schedule of uploading videos isn't really necessary when I'm still trying to figure everything out, because I'm not going to know when's the best time for me to upload until I upload it every time, and that takes a lot of videos. So you guys are amazing, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow, same time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern or 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, until daylight savings, and then I'll change because where I live doesn't go through daylight savings. Suck it, world. All right, you guys have a great day, and as always, peace.